I see life is completely pointless. It's absurd. There's no meaning to it. So you have to choose your meaning.
Can you name something that you've improved over this last period?
I think I don't really like the sound of my voice in my early records. I think I've got much better at singing and much better at capturing my vocal performance. I've got more relaxed about letting the song just be the song, about not having to dress it up too much, about letting it be raw and simple. And there are lots of very dull, very boring technical things which I've got a lot better at, but no one really wants to know about preamps and microphones and microphone technique, but I love that stuff. But
we'll skip that for now.
Yeah,
I read in another interview as well that after you quit by V2, you said, it's a bit out of quote maybe, but you said do something you like or don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Is there been a moment in your career that you thought about stop quitting?
Every week.
Every week?
Yeah, and I'm not kidding, every week. I think anyone who's any good or wants to be any good has to give themselves that option of saying, don't do this because it's what you do, don't do this because it's the way you make a living, do it because you burn to do it and you want to be good, and if you don't have that, then stop, go do something else. If I don't want to do this or it's not making me feel fulfilled, I'll just stop. I don't have a problem with that.
What gives you the fulfillment?
Knowing that I've done something the best that I could do it, even if I'll never be a Bob Dylan, even if I'll never be, any one of my heroes, that I've done the best that I could with what I had. So I played the best show. I sent people away thinking they had the best night out, that the band were the best they could be, that I wrote the best song I could. Those are trying to just reach my personal standards and hit those marks. And for me, that's all you can ever do, is just be as good as you can be.
But that applies to everything, actually, also when it wouldn't be music, maybe?
Completely, no, absolutely. And for me, I see life is completely pointless. It's absurd. There's no meaning to it. So you have to choose your meaning. And if you choose your meaning to be stamp collecting or tapestry or train spotting, go into it with your whole heart, because it's meaningless anyway. Why not pick something and just do it and have fun, but take it really seriously? So I take this really seriously, knowing that it's also just dumb music,
Yeah, because you studied political science, or were you back then? Was that at that point where you finished that you made the decision to do this, or was it?
No, I never really feel I decided to do music. It's kind of one of those things that I was doing. I was doing music and thought, I love it, but I'm never going to be able to make a living at it. And I might be right, but I wanted to somehow be involved in politics. I was very sort of radical, and then the two things sort of started to go like this, and I had to choose which, and nothing made me feel as tired and as exhausted and got rid of as much energy as music. I can argue politics until the bottle's empty, but I don't go to sleep well. Whereas if I play a show or I sing, I'll sleep, and that's a good sign.
But you keep an eye on the politics every day?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's driving me crazy, like everyone, and I'm trying to not be too cynical. And I think we all have to struggle with that right now, and not fall into the trap of apathy. But yeah, like any sane person, I'm driven to the point of distraction by it.
But would you like also maybe to go away, and is that also because you switch off your phone some days and you don't use it because of the cynicism maybe that is
completely
taking over?
I mean, I know that I only live in a moment of time. I only have my 3 school year and 10, and the system of politics is what it is, and the culture is what it is, and the economy is what it is, and I don't seek to choose a different time to live in, but I want to choose the best bits of my time. And if the best bits of my time are, not getting involved in the petty things of life, not getting upset about, well, we're in a recession, yeah, that's really annoying, but you know what? I've seen at least 3 recessions in my life. Life is about love, family, kids. It's not about, those things. So for me, it's pick the things in life you want.
Yeah, in this album, you think the themes you mentioned, do they find their way to the album in the lyrics for this verse?
Sometimes. I mean, I'm very wary of writing out-and-out political songs, and I don't think they necessarily hit their target these days. So the audience is smarter and a bit more cynical. But it comes. I think it's in there because it's stuff that's in me every day. That anger and that kind of that attitude, it creeps in, even if it's slightly more twisted. Even if it's a song about killing someone, it's still in there somewhere.